RCA Victor and its dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Good evening, television friends all over the country. I'm indeed charmed and very happy to be here tonight to be announcing a very remarkable and unusual event. As you followers of the program, our little program, probably know, we have been traveling. The Kuklapolitan troupe has been on tour playing a split week between New York and Philadelphia. We are now in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Pardon me? Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm terribly sorry. Well, I knew that, too, because I saw that magnificent bridge. We are now in Camden, New Jersey. It all happened so quickly, I didn't realize. It's been a very difficult trip for all of us, especially some of us like Madam Oogapus of the older generation. I beg your pardon. This is a very remarkable evening. I will say, however, that our program we hope, will be as remarkable as the evening which is upon us at this moment. This is a dramatic and an exciting moment which I think all of us have looked forward to for a great long time. Because tonight we are here in Camden, New Jersey, which I'm sure you all know is the home of RCA Victor. And here we are, grouped together here, a bunch of old friends together in the RCA Victor building, right here in the general office building, in the fine showroom exhibition hall they have right here in Camden. We're just surrounded by a magnificent RCA Victor television equipment and radios and the 45 record players, and just, well, my goodness, it's just really a magnificent sight. I'm getting to it. And tonight, the Kuklapolitan players have decided to use this opportunity to bring you a great and wonderful program. They are going to give you a documentary television program that I think you are all going to enjoy. It's called, All Hail Camden, New Jersey, and RCA Victor, birthplace of television and of recorded music, blues, music. And it's going to be quite a magnificent thing. We didn't bring all the properties and our costumes on the road when we toured, but we are going to try to do our very best. I'd like to turn the program over now to my dear friend, Miss Allison, who is waiting to open the show with a magnificent song. Miss Fran Allison, whom we shall call today Miss Spirit of Television of 1950 A.D.
Well, thank you so much, Colonel, but I have no song. Why, my goodness.
Your friends are here.
Well, we have a large crew this evening.
Yes, it's very nice to see all our... Yes, they are, aren't they?
Is this the first time you've been in Camden, Colonel?
Why, no, as a matter of fact, but it's the first time I've had the opportunity of enjoying myself and to the fullest extent by being able to see around this magnificent RCA buildings here. It certainly is a very attractive layout, as I am wont to put it.
Yes, I see. Well, it is certainly a very exciting occasion, and I'm only sorry that I can't oblige you with an opening song, but I have nothing prepared.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, my dear, but that was the information I was given by the director of the pageant, Mr. Dragon.
Well, Ollie didn't even talk to me about any kind of pageant.
Well, I'm terribly sorry then. Ad lib.
Well, I won't do it. When I ad lib, I like to know exactly what I'm going to say. I think one is much safer that way. At least I've always found it to be true. Yes?
You know what we're supposed to do now?
No.
The song.
Oh.
Where's Kukla?
I haven't even seen him.
Kook, get on the stage. The pageant started. Kook.
And we're in it.
Kook, where are you? Kook.
Hi. Well,
Hello, Fran. How are you?
This is a very important day, and you're late.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Well, I walked across the bridge.
Well, no wonder.
It was so pretty.
Was wonderful, wasn't it?
It's Uncle Joe Wilson's bridge.
Is it?
I think so. Well, what are we going to do today? Hope it's
Well,
gonna be fun.
Ollie has some great plan in which I was not informed of before coming here this evening.
He has a plan?
Yes, he has a plan.
What?
It's a pageant.
I'm going back across the bridge.
No, now you stay right here, Kukla. Don't leave me.
Ollie, what is it?
You know perfectly well.
Stage whisper.
Oh? That old one?
Curtain.
Strike me bright vermilion.
Or a close facsimile?
You're a girl in a billion.
Devastating to me.
Can't write words like some write in a poem or a play.
So why don't you just come right out and say,
Great guns, holy mackerel, and a couple of gollies too. Great guns! Never thought these eyes would see anything like you. First came talking records, then came television now. They're making dreams come true.
Lansing, it's enough to make a body get all perplexed. My gosh, wonder what these modern fellas will think of next. You top anything of Thomas Edison's with hot and cold running shivers.
And super atomic charms. And here you are in my arms, great guns.
That was it, kids.
Oh, well, that...
You know what it is, Fran.
That's hardly a pageant, Phil.
Well, it's a good opening number for a pageant.
All right, now, what's to follow?
But we went over it together.
I wasn't there. I'll see
Well,
you kids later.
Not really.
You come back, Kook.
Not really, we didn't go over it. You said, wouldn't it be wonderful to do something like this, and wouldn't it be great if we could do such and such, and if we could show this and that, but that's all the farther.
That's right. That's all. That's exactly.
Didn't you get my communiques?
Oh, well, now, Ollie, come back. Maybe it's not too late.
No, it's all right. Give up the whole pageant. I don't
No,
care.
I don't
I
think-
invited everybody to see it. I told all the kids at RCA Victor that we were going to do it tonight. Salute television and salute the history of recorded music. And it's all right. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
it doesn't
Ollie,
matter.
maybe we can...
Oh,
look
go
at-
ahead. It's perfectly all right. My best friend.
Well, Ollie,
What? You
Well,
giving
maybe-
in?
maybe you're right. Maybe we should give it up.
I'll be glad to give it up.
No, come on, kids. We can do it. I've got a wonderful thing all planned. You and Fletcher are supposed to work on
Be glad to.
Great. Now, first of all, I want to show a great tableau. You've seen the fine RCA Victor trademark, haven't you?
Yes.
Have you seen that? Oh, by the way, Cass, I want to ask Gami something. He's out in the control room. Would it be possible to show that the RCA Victor trademark today? Would it or wouldn't it? You can say yes or no. Yes? No. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Just step aside, you kids, now.
Well, but don't you want my help?
No, I'm going to do something all by myself now. You.
I don't think secrets are very much fun when you aren't in on them. Oh, sure.
All right.
I'll be back in a minute.
Well, send him up to help me.
I will.
This is going to be a great idea if it works. I just hope it does. Cecil Bill, are you ready?
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Good.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Sister Biddles, you know what this is? This is one of the original disc-playing phonographs. And Ollie and I found it. We found it up on a shelf right here in the RCA Victor building here in Camden. And it was made way back in 1901. Well, I guess Ollie has some plan for it. We'll go now and let him do whatever he was going to do.
Get ready now, kids. This is it.
What?
Well, look again.
I am. I'm looking on the monitor.
Oh, don't you get it?
No. What is it?
Oh! Oh!
What's the matter? You got a frog in your throat?
Oh, Kukla! I'm Nipper.
Oh, I'm Kukla. How are you? I'm glad to know you.
Oh, Fran, didn't you get that?
You mean, his...
Trademark. I'm Nipper.
Well, I think you look very good that way.
You like this?
Well, sure.
Get it?
His master's
Voice.
That's his voice, of course.
Oh,
that was
great.
a beautiful charade. We must play this game more often.
Wouldn't you know?
Works. Looks in perfect working order. That'd be kind of fun. Fletch! Fletch!
What is it, Cook? Oh, for gracious sakes. Why, say, my father used to have one of these. Isn't that wonderful? Say, does it work?
That's what I was going to try.
I'll hold it. You wind it.
Okay. I guess it's tight.
Why, certainly it's all wound up tight. Here's a little switch down here, I think. Yep, you must lift it up like this, I remember. There she goes. Put it on.
Take it off now. Oh, that's what. Oh, I better turn it on. Oh, it's Fran! Isn't that marvelous?
That little tune, it sounds so familiar, and I know it, and what is it?
It sounded like, I think we used it in a show once. Ollie's father used to sing it up at Dragon Retreat.
I know this. I remember you.
Why'd you do it?
Whether I remember the song or whether I remember the words.
Well, I'll try to remember myself along with you.
I remember you. Yes, indeed I do. Now, wasn't you the feller with the open umbrella that I met one rainy day upon the avenue? I remember you. I remember you. Say, I'm awfully glad I met you. Bet your life I don't forget you. I remember you.
That was wonderful.
Yes, I remember
I
that
like
song.
that. Oh, that was fine. Well, hello.
Hello.
Oh, magnificent. Isn't it charming? Why, my gracious. When I was studying in, let me see, I believe it was in New York. My first season in New York, That was awful close.
Impulsive, isn't she?
1901? Well, I guess I better
I must remember that date.
Yeah, I just do. Fran, I'm going to take this back to the little shelf. But I think what Ollie had intended for the pageant was he wanted to show this wonderful original disc-playing phonographs, you know.
Mhm.
And then he wanted to show little RCA Victor 45, so...
Betty Forsling still has this model.
Does she?
Mhm.
Is that the one you gave her?
No, my mother.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They were great
Yeah.
friends.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I didn't know.
No.
Ooh, give me a hand, somebody. Hello, dear.
Hello,
How are you?
Beulah.
Say, got to take this back. Oh, pull the handle off.
Well, Beulah, let's take it easy.
Well, it just fits in. It's supposed to come off. See?
Oh, well, you know.
There you are. See, it fits right in the slot right there. See? There you are. All set. That's great. Well, I have to take this home.
Take it home?
Sure. It's from the sorority house.
Oh, Beulah, no. It belongs here. You're mistaken.
No, it's a sorority house, dear. No, Beulah.
I think so.
This is here. It's part of
Yes.
an exhibit.
I should say.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
See you later, dear.
All right, Beulah.
Beulah, could you give me another hand? Natch!
Oh. Certainly a wide, sweeping difference.
It sure is. Need me any more? Not right now. Good. See you later.
Goodbye.
I'm making a tour of the electronics department.
Oh, are you?
It's certain you just think, now here's the little RCA Victor 45. You don't have to do all that winding up, do you?
Indeed not.
Look at these wonderful little records. So
Mm.
light. Ooh. So light and unbreakable, too.
Yes.
You know, and such a wonderful quality. Did you notice there was an awful hissing sound on that record?
Mm-hmm.
That's because, of course, in those days they didn't have that wonderful equipment to make these wonderful distortion-free records.
No.
And the way... Well, let's turn it on, shall we?
Well, yes.
Do you turn the little knob there? There. Now,
Mhm.
there we go! Here, the world's fastest record changer. Just think, in those days you had to take your record and put it on and lift
Yes,
the
take it
arm.
off.
This,
Do another one.
you could load 10 records and just plunkety-plunkety-plunk, one after another there play.
Could I push the little button?
Just in case you'd like to change the selection, yes.
There it
It
Works
puts a
like a
kick out.
charm.
Isn't it wonderful? Can I push it again?
May I?
No, then I'll have to take it down.
All right. Oh, thank you very much.
Would you mind turning it off now?
No.
Oh, it's so wonderful. Well, Ollie's right, really. We should have a pageant, because this is very exciting stuff.
It certainly is.
Well, I'm glad you kids are waking up to this here. I'll
Well,
give you a
Ollie,
hand
we
for this.
recognize the importance of it. It's just that we didn't feel that we were quite equipped to do a perfect job today.
Well, you don't have to be equipped. You've got everything right here. Now, for instance, the television department, which is my great, my entire, that's my field.
Oh, yes.
I worked with some of the very, after all, Kukla and I did television back in, a few months ago at the New York World's Fair.
A few months ago. Mhm.
And, there are so many things, back in 1939 when I said it. Well, it's true.
Well, maybe you'd like to just say a few words on the subject. I
Well,
don't know of anyone who was in a more able position than you.
well, I wouldn't say that.
Well, no, why don't you just do that? I think it would be nice today.
Shall I?
Give a kind of little lecture.
Television. I have worked with engineers, with directors, producers, performers, and Kukla on television. Back in 1939, of course, the engineering part of it started a long time before that, but I won't bore you with the details of the different vertical lines and I could, as a matter of fact, but I guess I better not. Oh, well, maybe I will. For instance, the horizontal lines that go across the picture, that's a very fascinating thing. Did you know that the television tube, which is like in the RCA television cameras, is, it looks a little bit like a double boiler. And the light image goes in through the camera, and maybe I could demonstrate if I could get... Coop, would you get the camera for me?
Sure.
I could demonstrate. We have one of the older model cameras, but it'll show you enough. this happens to be equipped with a zoom-R lens. So show the zoom-R lens. I'll hold it. Here. This camera is no good for further use. You can only use that zoom-R lens once. Now, you turn the camera on, and now you might catch somebody very good. Let's see if we can focus it on Fran. Now, these cameras are kind of temperamental. They're not the new fashion. They're old, you know. Let's see. I think I've got. Let's see. We'll know when we get Fran. Up there. Yes, sir. Now, let me see. Well, that's Jack Fascinato. He must be talented, too. All right. Now, see, the picture goes in here, and it goes around through here, and, well, let's see. There's the double boiler's inside there. It's boiling, too. Now, oh, there it is. There you can see the works. Right there. See, there's all sorts of interesting, well, there's a tube there, and well, that all goes through, it goes through in here, and then it comes out on your screen. Thought that would be helpful. It's all done by the horizontal frim-frams and the vertical frou-frous, and a new thing that I have just been working on, the spiral frim-fram frou-frous. Now, I would like to show something very exciting. Back in 1939, RCA Victor television receiver looked something like this. Could we show that? That's fine. Very handsome cabinet, very large cabinet. Now, Andy, would you raise the cover there? There. You see, in those days there was kind of a mirror on the cover that reflected the image up on the mirror. I remember those sets very well. We used to watch lots of shows out there at the World's Fair. Then. Of course, during the war, there were no manufacturing of television receivers. But, there were some great ideas that were brewing, believe me, because right after the war, there came a very wonderful model that the engineers worked on. Now, this is just a sample. This is the engineering sample, because RCA Victor wanted to bring the cabinets into a more compact space. Now, this is a sample that the engineers built themselves with their little itty-bitty fingers. Piece by piece, it's a little off-center, as you can see there. And they did this in order to show what a wonderful compact table model could be like. Isn't that grand? Just grand. It is the granddaddy of the table models. First post-war RCA Victor television. First one to receive all the channels, first to be mass-produced. Now, I would like to go now, just take a great leap from this engineering sample to RCA Victor 1950 television receivers. There's a handsome one. Now that's let me see, that's a 10-inch receiver. You can see how that sample developed into this wonderful, handsome table model. Now, shall we go to the right and see a 12.5-inch? That's it. That's a good boy. Good engineers on today. There we have it. Now I would like to move to another handsome model. Now here's a console, 12.5-inch too. Shall we pan right to see another very, very handsome development? There, 16-inch picture. Isn't that a fine table model? Yes, sir, indeed it is. And now I think there's a console just to the right now. Shall we move to the right, please? That's the boy. Fine 16-inch console. Such wonderful pieces of furniture, too. Handsome cabinets, aren't they? Now, shall we move over just one more? There's another model in a fine 16-inch television console. And now here is a big surprise, something very fabulous. A big combination console. Now, let's open the door there and see that fine 12.5-inch television picture. There. But that's not all. It's got AM, FM, and, for instance, down in the lower drawer there on the left. Would you pull that open, Andy? Let's see that now, shall we? 78 RPM record player and a 33 1/3 record player right there. The two combination speeds there. Now, up in the drawer on the right there, we have a little storage space. That's right. for the little RCA Victor 45 RPM records. And to complete this wonderful, wonderful piece of furniture, way at the top, little drawer. Let's look. Little 45 RPM player. I thank you, television friends. This has been a grand day pour moi.
Ollie,
Hmm?
you were supposed to say something about our friends in the RCA Service Company.
Oh, my gracious, I forgot about them. All those wonderful guys that work so hard right along with the engineering department here to keep the RCA Victor television receivers all in perfect working order. Yes, sir, indeed. Well, that's it, Coop. That's the pageant.
You could get a job. You know that?
I've got a job.
You could get a better job.
Where?
Well, you could go in with some dealer and sell RCA Victor sets.
I might do that someday.
Fran!
Yes? Come.
You called?
Well, not now.
Oh, I didn't think Ollie knew all those things.
Oh, Ollie's wonderful. He knows everything.
It's amazing. I had no idea.
Well, he has a great gift for being able to impart his knowledge, too, which is a fine thing.
I would like very much now to sing a very short chorus of that grand song that Jack wrote for us. Do you suppose
Well?
that I could sing it?
Well, yes, you mean just one chorus?
Yes.
And you want me to sing with you?
Could you?
Yes, I guess so.
Have you got your music?
I'll go and get it.
Because this is the part where it fits.
Okay.
Want me to do it in costume?
If you'd like. I think it'd be very nice in costume. Very excellent.
Costume. Do I have a costume?
You're not in this, kid. This is just Fran and me. It's a duet.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Miss Spirit of 1950 television.
That's where I sing right away.
All hail!
All hail!
Television!
All hail!
All hail!
All hail!
The glorious era!
All hail!
All hail!
All hail!
Television!
All hail!
To see
All hail!
as well as to hear ya!
Hail!
The cynic said it wasn't here today.
Television!
To begin it would cost more than we could pay. But the pioneers are flying the way. So lift
your voices and say,
all hail,
all hail,
television,
all hail,
goodbye
all hail,
to gloom and sorrow, all hail, television,
all hail,
the eyes,
the eyes,
the eyes of tomorrow.
all hail, television.
Thank you.
Thank you. Say, we've got to get packed.
Oh, Coop, and we were going to say goodbye to everybody and thank everybody so much.
Fran?
Yes.
Fran, dear?
Mm-hmm.
Our time is drawing very short, so I think we better just say goodbye in our regular old-fashioned way.
Well,
And
all right.
It's such a wonderful place here in Camden to say it. So.
Yes, indeed.
And we'll be in Chicago Monday, and thank everybody for a wonderful trip. And remember in television,
It's RCA.
Victor.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in recorded.